How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout, the YouTube show where you subscribe for the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency news and updates. And of course, Elon Musk has been sort of promoting Dogecoin on Twitter. I know you guys have probably seen this, probably heard about it. It was back in April 2nd, which was now basically the start of a pretty historical impact that we saw. I mean, obviously today will go down in history with the cryptocurrency space, even if we return to levels that look a little bit more familiar. I mean, you look at that chart right there and it definitely does speak for itself. That little bit of movement is sort of I mean, it's definitely a long way away from it's definitely a long way away from where we want to be, where we've been a couple months ago. I mean, that's all the same story as usual, but I mean, it's always funny to start off a video with a good old-fashioned Elon Musk troll, with this it's going to be a good video when you start it off with Elon Musk, and it has been a pretty exciting 2 days. I'll agree with that. And now we're gonna basically just look at a wide variety of articles, different information, just things that don't buy Bitcoin, warns wealth manager. We're likely to see cryptocurrencies collapse, according to this article right here, which is kind of funny. I mean, all the time, but I mean, now more than ever, I'd probably give a little bit of a tip of the hat to this sort of article. I think people should, what's up, Script Skynet? But I think, right now more than ever, especially, we're at a pretty delicate time because there's probably a lot of people who are FOMOing into buying crypto just because they saw this little bit of a movement. Of course, this is I kind of end up at a certain juncture in my life whenever I see this kind of price movement, just because I got so used to being able to accumulate as much crypto as I wanted at like the $3,000 levels, and now, of course, just looking at where this $5,000, I'm gonna admit, you guys, I'm a little salty. I wish that I had obviously I was accumulating cryptocurrency all the way up until this point, and I'll continue to do so, but at this point right now, I'm going to need to see what happens next. I'm sort of taking a wait and see approach, which of course I had been sort of taking that wait and see approach, but I was accumulating at different levels, and I've found that, you'll never find the perfect moment to get in on any cryptocurrency. You kind of just have to hold your breath and hope that these things happen. But I mean, the unexperienced trader is probably going to be losing money when they just see these headlines and stuff. But I mean, we are up a significant percent, so I guess we'll focus more on giving the people who have benefited from this, people who are accumulating, and the people who were taking profits and stuff, more so than just mourning the half-wittedness of people. But I mean, of course, whenever you see people making money in the cryptocurrency space, the funny thing about it is that at that exact same moment, there's people who are FOMOing in, who haven't done their research and all these different things. I mean, it's just something funny to look at. So I mean, we've got XRP medium term trend is set, 80 cents likely, which is pretty cool. I've always been paying attention to XRP, even though I do get my fair share of haters for the position that I take on XRP, but I find it an interesting crypto to watch, to see the different things that are happening with XRP, and especially with the moves that we've been seeing being made by the banks, a lot of interesting indicators of how the establishment is essentially going to warm itself up to the cryptocurrency thing. And of course, we've got Tron TRX. Justin Sun announces the release of Sun Network, the cryptocurrency's upcoming second layer, layer 2 solution. This is an interesting piece of information too for anybody who follows this kind of stuff. Tron focuses on creating Web 4.0, has been obvious for a long time. Aside from achieving mass adoption and mainstream usage, Justin Sun and the Tron Foundation prices itself on being a leader in the field of decentralized applications and scalability, complying with the mantra, the founder, CEO, and founder. Tron, of course, Justin Sun recently tweeted, hashtag Tron will release the detail of Sun Network soon. Sun Network is our layer 2 solution to achieve 100% scalability. I think this is interesting. I mean, any crypto that's making moves right now has my respect, just because we're kind of coming into a time now where I'm excited for anything in the top 100. I mean, I've been accumulating at all different levels. I'm getting up there with my ADA collection. I'm excited with what Cardano is going to be doing, and I mean, it's generally a very exciting time, in the cryptocurrency space. Of course, what we need to talk about is, definitely Coinbase wants to claim commerce, says CEO Brian Armstrong. This is a weird article as well. Generally, I want the industry to focus less and less on, basically, I mean, we see people doing this hashtag delete, Coinbase, or stop using Coinbase, protesting, all these different things. But I mean, I'm generally neutral about what Coinbase does. I mean, I think that the market will eventually determine for itself, and of course FOMO for initial exchange offerings is getting extensive. The 2017 selling out your crowd sale in 10 minutes was grounds for bragging rights. In 2019, the benchmark is 10 seconds. That's how long it took for the IEO to sell video, blah blah blah. Still, it is interesting to see how much these technologies are able to advance in such a short amount of time. And it's certainly an interesting time to be looking at, Bitcoin. And at the same time, I think people, they fail to recognize that this stuff is here to stay. I mean, I'll take that to the bank. I'll stand by that statement. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and blockchain technology are a look into the future. I mean, that's for sure. And I just would say it's more a matter of when. It's not necessarily a matter of if at this point, because the future of digital crypto and all these different things, I mean, so this article goes on to say New York saying it may account for the drop in crypto. Financial experts on Friday told reporters that the recent plunge of Bitcoin value could reveal vulnerabilities in crazy imaginary internet money. Then this should serve as a clear indicator of shout out to quantum resonance frequencies for that donation of $1.99. Always shout out to the people in the chat who've been supporting us with super chats and stuff like that. It is very appreciated. if I knew how to get to that page. Well, you know that we love you. You know, definitely shout out to everybody who's then, you know, obviously shout out to everybody who supports the channel just by watching. Well, I mean, I am half awake right now just because I've been up all night just obsessing over crypto, you know, like I do most nights. I mean, if I ever sound tired in any of these videos, you could pretty much it's 99% of the chances that I've been up either trading or obsessing over cryptocurrency or you know, any number of the cryptocurrency related things. I actually spend a lot of time preparing for videos that I'll be posting the next day, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, shout out Quantum for that donation. You know, it definitely does go, all the donations just go back to supporting the channel and all these different things. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for talking points and questions or answers that you want, feel free to put them in the chat as well, and I'll make sure to address any points. Yeah, I'm very excited about the green movement that we've been seeing. I mean, it's very exciting stuff happening. Yeah, I've been cleaning my moon boots as well. Oh, how you doing, Script Skynet? Thanks for that $10 donation. You know, shout out Script Skynet as well. You know, thanks for that. That $10 donation definitely feels good. You know, it goes a long way to supporting the channel, and you know, thanks for everybody who's supporting and stuff like that. But you know, definitely feel free to put a text. You know, if you want to send a message, I'll read it out to the audience too, if you want, next time. And I know that but yeah, this is interesting right here, the Golden Cross, April 25th. Definitely an interesting you know, piece of information. Looking at Bitcoin is on the rise. Yeah, I'm excited about where we will see these things going from here on out. I mean, there's really not a doubt in my mind that the potential is there. Momentum stalls, market takes a dip. Yeah, I mean, we can't expect to see the sort of momentum that we were seeing just a little while ago. So Script Skynet says, are you going to buy a crap load of crypto when we retrace? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I'm waiting for the retrace, but at the same time, I mean, I'm always tempted to continue. I mean, definitely gonna wait for the value to drop down, because I don't see it staying at 5,000 very much. And we've got another super chat for $3 from Jalupin B, saying, I wish I'd stream on a consistent day and time. Yeah, I'm working on that. You know, shout out to you for you know, the $3 donation stuff. But yeah, I do expect to have a more you know, stable streaming schedule. I mean, I've just been trying to do it every single night, you know, whatever time I get home from work, and stuff like that. So I mean, whatever you know, but yeah, I think that's a good, I'm thinking like 7 p.m. or something like that might be a good time. But we'll figure it out. We'll do it in the future. Of course, we've got Bitcoin Cash at 303. It's oh, thanks Quantum Resonant Frequencies for another $1.99 donation there. You know, shout out to you, keeping those donations coming. You know, thanks everybody who's been helping us with super chats and stuff lately. It does go a long way. I'm actually looking forward to buying a new microphone as well, which is gonna help out the quality of the content and stuff like that. So that'll be awesome. And I'm getting a new computer as well. So those are all be good things that'll improve the quality of the content on this channel. Now I've gotten my new computer, which is like an Alienware laptop, and I might be making a review video on my new laptop just because it's pretty awesome and it's pretty good for cryptocurrency. And Alienware is actually not paying me to promote their products. I'm just a fan of Alienware content. You know, anything that they've done, I've always been a follower of theirs. But of course, Ravian was actually at the top, was doing pretty well. I mean, shout out, it's like a mini lottery ticket. I mean, when you think about it, it kind of amazes me that there's people out there who will spend like $2, $3 a day on a scratch ticket when you could just put that money into cryptocurrency. And I mean, I guess it just goes to show you that gambling and stuff like that is a drug. It has nothing to do with the profiting part. People just want to go up to the counter and buy a scratch ticket and having that I used to build my own computers and stuff. I'm just too lazy to do it, and I just have a thing for the brand. I just like having an Alienware yeah, I'd agree with that. You have to know when to cash out, which is definitely we've got 2 South Korean units to create blockchain campus. South Korea has never shied away from demonstrating its pro-cryptocurrency stance, and the latest industry project is an Asia powerhouse now sees 2 universities combining to create a blockchain campus. The 2 institutions, Pohang University of Science Technology and Yonsei University, have plans to test out a combined campus later this which will involve students in both universities. I think that people do sort of dramatically overlook the real advantage that the non-Western countries have over basically these a lot of these countries have huge potential because they don't have all the markers put in place, for lack of a better word. I mean, there's a whole infrastructure for some place like the United States to actually come to fully adopt cryptocurrency. It's definitely a challenge to jump over the hurdles of the infrastructure that's already there, which is why like Africa and all these different places stand to have cryptocurrency be leagues ahead of us essentially when it comes right down to the bare bones of it, which is good in a way because it's going to cause a lot of other variables to really tick into place. But at the same time, I mean, it's all paperwork, slow to crawl sort of business as usual kind of by the numbers sort of stuff that does tend to slow progress. And it's a crying shame because this stuff could be implemented so much quicker overnight realistically. But now we've got this is a funny chart. what do you guys think? What sort of altcoins would you guys want to put in the chat? Let me get some names of some different altcoins, and we'll get started talking about any altcoins that you guys want. We're gonna start off, obviously, Cardano. I mean, I made a pretty awesome video that was fun to make about Cardano. But the first one I'm seeing is BTT. Oh my God, there's always someone. There's always a BTT person in the chat. But I mean, it is interesting. I mean, like all cryptos, I'm seeing Hollow. I'm seeing VeChain. I'm seeing BAT. I'm seeing Nulls, Ontology, BitTorrent coin. Yeah, I mean, I'll go with Quantum. I'll go with his first because his or her. I'm not sure which one you. But yeah, I mean, since you donated in the super chat, I'm gonna go with your suggestion of BAT. I actually like BAT just because I believe in the vision. I think that what they're working towards implementing is something really special that's going to go a long way. And I mean, I've been with them since like the get-go, so it's one of those cryptos that's very near and dear to my heart for a lot of different reasons, including the fact that I was able to get in when it was so cheap. That has a lot to do with what cryptocurrencies I end up aligning myself with. If I'm gonna tell you the truth, if I'm not holding any of that crypto, then it's having a good day. I mean, I'm happy for my friends, but at the same time, I mean, I kind of just have to focus on the cryptocurrencies that I have a stake in. I mean, I do blanket research to try and get an idea of what all these things are, but yeah, I know Script Skynet. That's a very interesting point. Why Coinbase would call Digibyte a scam. I know. I was pretty heartbroken. That's another reason why hashtag delete Coinbase. Basically, I mean, it kind of just goes to show you that they're full of blocks. They're not. Yeah. I hear you. That is put that up there for everybody to see. Why would Coinbase call DGB a scam? Are they blind? Yeah, that's yeah, I'm a big fan of Digibyte. I think I mean, as far as just the fact that it's been around long enough, the fact that it's faster, and not only that, I mean, the list goes on and on for Digibyte. I'm very excited about what Digibyte's going to do in the future, and if Coinbase doesn't see that, then obviously it says more about Coinbase than it really does about Digibyte, because those of us who do our research and know they will come around, the DGB community mostly is pretty solid, minus the instant Twitter trolls. Yeah, I've also seen the Digibyte does have a lot of like bots, I guess, on Twitter. Like, I'll post a tweet about Digibyte and it'll get a bunch of likes and follows that I mean likes and retweets that I won't normally get. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it has no real reflection back on the actual technology, but I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, they are good for some good memes. I gotta give them that. But I mean, I have to admit that that is something worthy of pointing out, the bots and stuff when it comes down to my first name is of course FaZe Crypto. You know, the Blockchain Bob. I've been known by so many different names over the years making these videos. But I mean, you can call me Nick if you want. I mean, that's my Christian name. Much rather go by FaZe though, because maybe one day I can get the attention of the FaZe clan. That's my dream. I mean, I used to play a lot of video games. 12 aliases later. Yeah, well, one thing I've learned about making YouTube videos is that if you have a lot of different names for people to call you by, that it makes your popularity spread a lot quicker. So it's mostly for branding purposes is why I want to, you know, have all those different random names. You know, it's like kind of part of being a YouTuber. You know, you have to get your name out there. But now it's time to add Digibyte to Coinbase. I agree. Yeah, it is time to add Digibyte to Coinbase. I think Coinbase, I mean, it needs to take its head out of its own ass, essentially, because, I mean, when it comes down to it, Coinbase is a good platform for people who are just now getting involved with cryptocurrency to essentially and I think that Digibyte would be a good like first crypto for people to get. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Litecoin and all these different things, but like I said, for people who are more experienced with cryptocurrency, probably don't even use Coinbase as much. You know, when you really get into using cryptocurrency, you tend to use different exchanges, and Coinbase sort of takes the back seat. But yeah, I mean, I think this has been a pretty good live stream. I'm gonna end up closing it off here, but of course, remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Like I said, I'm not your dad. You know, this video is not financial advice. But yeah, all that being said, you know, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream, and be back at it tomorrow with another video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Have a nice day.